I meant to post this yesterday, but forgot. It's supposed to be Woke Wednesdays. A poem from yours truly from the book Funnel to Freedom's Ring. Available on Kindle at this time, or you can contact me for a copy of the physical book. Today, we are going to be reading a poem called Yellow Tape, which you can actually hear on Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music. I think that's all. But check it out. It has some music behind it. So, Yellow Tape. Yellow tape draped over the boundaries to keep onlookers at bay. She screams from a distance. As usual, no witness. White sheet to cover a dream underdeveloped. Still caught in the borders between sleep and naive. Too deceived to imagine, let alone believe. Nights bling. Riding on chrome wheels, 23s, higher than those jeans that don't quite fit. Adjust your position. Your vision's been imprisoned. Trapped by deception, lessons learned on TV screens. A make-believe fantasy you've been sent to retrieve, so pick your poison. As pointless noises stream from the radio in repetition. Streaming ammunition and the violation of women. Some left to be figures of obsession or affection. The price to pay, a few scars, a couple of injections. Your search for perfection won't be found through that reflection, since the mirror's been broken for years and says you should look like this. Funny how no one quite fits the mold. Tears falling now collected to streams, draining already lost people. Stay tuned for the sequel. Since you've missed the previous season, falling victim to old ploys should be regal. A forgotten quest to be equal, as the stains from the blood spilled leaks through drains intended for rain, maimed and unjust. Trust is no longer an option, as some cops embrace new policies with similar resemblance to Jim Crow. And the once hanging fruit is now left in the cold to mold. Adopt a new prompt to push your pleasures. Treasure abundantly. A lethal scheme to seclude dummies from true wealth. And frankly, this can't be found by banking Franklins. Gutters run over with brotherly blood spilled hopeless over claims to be the dopeless, or just plain dopes. Shutters slam closed to the stutter of another brother who's left his mother childless, or make that two lives ended for a false dream. One eternally, the other to correctional regimes, and seen. The lights flicker, the screams are eternal. The dream has faded to a nightmare where little brown boys kill little brown boys, and the shackles and chains remain as new age slaves wave and rave wildly from behind the yellow tape. Just vapors in the wind of regret, as adolescent inspection has defected your destiny, left to weave a seamless sleeve, disconnected from a torn design, inclined to leave one without hope, and the rope hangs, knotted tightly. The desire for your wake, the bane of its noose's existence. A nuisance to resist this black admittance of truth. History's your proof. Unwind, fly aloof, remove the chains that bind the minds, deprive the signs left to allure them back to who they are. The bar, set higher. To rewire, program jargon that barred them from the origin of their bargain forefathers, lured farther than the martyrs who endured scars for their departure. The marches, the torches that burned in the cold of the night, illuminated white sheet to hide the disdain, ignited flames lit eternal flames of distrust and blame that divide the remains of pain injected in the veins of this societal frame, content with borders of yellow tape, tatted with red paint, still wet with the palms of a programmed perpetrator bred for enslavement. Cold pavement awaits his brothers with stains that lead to the drains that deplete us still. Peel back to reveal the zeal. Compromise for your demise. The why behind the lies begs your inclined mind's eye. Pry away at the unveiled derailment. Inhale its stench. Clinch the victim's sentence. Repentant for no hindrance to the misery. Conspiracy founded in literacy through doubt and the unfound. Lies to compound the confusion. Void of the route to improve and overstand who they are. Stars illuminated in darkness. Improvement must consume you, unglued from the truths of misguided guidance, blinded by your own brightness, your given plight. A fight that's proven your might, designed by fire, hot wired for combustion, your consumption required, abrupt reluctance to conspired trials to defile who you are, beguiled spirit, compiled to fill files, numbers hunkered for further enslavement, property of the state, plea deals, rest in peace teas, and abandoned babies, draped in yellow to secure the allure from behind black and yellow borders that flutter and dance in the wind as wildly as those affected by its horrors. Yellow tape. That yellow tape. That's like 5 minutes. It wasn't originally supposed to be that long. I wrote that poem just reflecting on the brothers that I see killing each other in the streets on a regular basis, regardless of what city it's in. Until we realize that we're brothers and you're killing your kinfolk, we won't rise up. So that's Woke Wednesday for you on Thursday. I'll try to get it to you on time next week. But let me know what you think about it. Drop your comments and let me know what type of poem you'd like to hear next week. How about that?